Welcome into season 24, episode number 5 of Laker Connections. I'm Kenny Gerard, co-host with my good friend Lucas McGarry.
Hello, hello.
And tonight we're doing a little bit of a high school throwback. So he's got on Shaker, I've got on Mahanis, and we're both from the Albany area.
Yes, we are.
We're going to pretend like we weren't extremely busy with whiteout and got lazy and decided we didn't want to wear suits. Welcome into our whiteout edition. He wore white. I didn't get the memo. Lucas, how are we?
I'm doing great. I'm really excited about later in our show. We're not doing just the normal sports. We got 2 sports that we always do, and then we have 2 sports I don't think we've ever talked about before, or at least not for a couple of years for mine.
Probably not, and definitely never mine. So
we'll you are very new.
Yes, yeah. So, well, Lucas, time continues to fly, and the out-of-conference games have come to a close. I said games in there. Good job, Ken. Come to a close, and conference play is here. 3 out of the 4 years I've been at Oswego, our first conference game for men's hockey has been none other than Plattsburgh.
Yes, sir.
And whiteout is here, as well as the snow outside. Although whiteout looks a bit different this year, no Potsdam in town, and a jersey retirement for men's hockey. On the women's side, it's alumni weekend for them, and their half of the whiteout weekend also looks a bit different. Nevertheless, whiteout weekend has arrived, and Lucas, let's recap the last games. Look ahead to this weekend and this week's Wheelhouse Wire. Lucas, I'm done talking. Women's hockey, let's go.
Pass it over to me, Ken. Oswego women's hockey hit the road for a non-conference matchup at Utica this past weekend, and after a 3-0 win Friday night, the Lakers thought they had the answer for Game 2. Oswego came out strong and generated plenty of chances, outshooting Utica 40-19. But the Pioneers struck late in the first period and held that 1-0 lead the rest of the way. The Lakers fought hard, but never found the equalizer as Utica goaltender Catherine Sheehan recorded a 40-save shutout. Oswego falls to 2-2 on the season. Kenny, based on how good they were last year, is it already time for concern when it comes to the women's hockey team?
Well, first things first, do you know who was coaching on the Utica staff that was with Oswego last year?
That would be Miss Rachel Corbett.
Miss Rachel Corbett, correct. That's a pretty cool
She might know something too
about
that Lakers team and help them out. Be like, hey, coach, I have a couple of things.
A couple of things I could tell you. But no, I don't necessarily think it's time to hit the panic button at all.
Fair.
It's definitely not as good, but with a team that becomes so new, you lose your netminder.
I would say
you kind of
Lexi
almost
Levy
expect a touch of a regression as a team.
Right.
And I'm not saying they haven't regressed a bit, but I'm not saying it's time for us to be like, oh crap, they suck, because they don't suck. They're still a very good team. I think they're definitely going to be contenders within the SUNYAC this year. It's going to be a tougher road for them ahead. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree. I feel like they just need to turn it around right now, find their identity, because like you said, new players, and they'll make some things happen.
We'll see how things go on this reader, because I messed up the last one.
Have fun.
Time to lock in. The Laker men's hockey team completed the early season UCHC sweep this past weekend. The Lakers played their first game down in Geneseo against a very familiar foe on the ice in the Ice Knights. Oswego dropped 3 in a row coming into the IRA, and they were looking for the first win of the season. That first win is exactly what they got with a 1-0 victory coming the way of a Cam Simons goal. The goal came on an Oswego power play and was the only one we would see the entire night. Netminder Gavin McCarthy had a night with a perfect save percentage on 54.
Wow.
54 shots faced.
That is insane.
The Lakers then headed back home to take on the Golden Eagles and won soundly with a 4-1 victory. Goalie Michael Manzi also had a great performance, only allowing 1 goal on 21 shots faced. Lucas, it was a good weekend for the Lakers. They start off 2-0. What do they have to do to keep rolling into this weekend?
Keep playing those goalies that they've been playing with, because, wow, what games from both of them, played phenomenally. And I was genuinely surprised. I saw Oswego beat Geneseo 1-0. I was like, are you serious?
Ooh, I know.
Is that a mistype?
It hasn't been since
I've never seen them.
2022?
I've never seen them.
Never at home. It was away.
And it was away, too.
Yeah.
Just absolutely insane. You beat the number 5 ranked team in the country. Obviously, it's early, so you don't know how good that ranking is. But Geneseo is always one of the strongest teams in the country when it comes to Division III hockey. So I think for them to lose to Oswego this early, that sets the probably best tone you could as a Laker, it's the best tone that you can as a Laker player on this Oswego team.
For sure.
Yeah, it's
your turn.
It is my turn, but I don't know how to transition from one to the other. So we're going to go right into Oswego hockey preview now. The Oswego women's hockey kicks off SUNYAC play Friday on Whiteout weekend as the Lakers host Cortland. Oswego sits at 2-2 after a slower start, while Cortland is 1-2 with its only win coming against Utica, the team that just beat Oswego. It's still early, so it's tough to know what either squad really is, but the Lakers have taken the last 3 matchups, including a shootout win. With a whiteout crowd behind them, it's a big chance for Oswego to set the tone in conference play. Then on Saturday, they'll be right back at it on Saturday as they take on the 0-3 Mooresville, who may be 0-4 as they open up their weekend against SUNY Canton, so potentially big weekend for the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, again, we say it looks a little bit different this year because that's not the right graphic, but they, they're not actually playing Plattsburgh. I believe it's Cortland and Morrisville.
Yes, Cortland and Morrisville.
Almost got the Reds mixed up there.
Yeah.
It was that or Oneonta. I'm like, they don't even have a hockey team. But anyway, so
still not.
Yeah, it's definitely different. And they're not even, well, on the website it says alumni weekend for the women, for the women's side
it's
of it.
alumni weekend for the women's, but it's whiteout for them. It makes no sense. It's whiteout for both of them.
Yeah, it's whiteout.
It doesn't matter if the women are
irregardless, it's whiteout
exactly.
weekend.
So it's whiteout weekend.
Well, expect a heck of a matchup because these two have a storied history. It's just as
Cortland's
much
a strong team, 1 and 2.
Plattsburgh.
Their 2 losses have been to ranked teams, so their record does not show how good they really are, and I think it'll be a lot closer than people think.
Absolutely not. Well, we'll see this graphic in about 5 seconds when it's the right time to use it. It is once again that time of year, and I am not talking about Mariah Carey. It is whiteout weekend here at SUNY Oswego. This weekend will be a huge one for the Lakers. They take on their age-old rival in the Plattsburgh State Cardinals. Both teams come in starting off at a perfect 2-0 and look to pick up their first conference win of the season. The last time these two met up, the SUNYAC Championship right here in Oswego. The Lakers win that game in decisive fashion, and now it is time to see if Oswego can keep it rolling or if the Birds can get their revenge. The game is slated for a 7 p.m. start tomorrow night. Now Saturday, maybe even a bigger night for the program as Oswego officially retires #1 in honor of Laker legend Pete Sears. The Lakers will take on Skidmore, the new kids on the block of the SUNYAC, coming in at a 1-1 record. The Thoroughbreds, what a name, look to make a statement and knock off the reigning SUNYAC champions in their own barn. Lucas, wow, what a weekend we have coming up for this men's hockey program. What do they have to do to sweep out whiteout weekend once again?
What a reader, Kenny. That was fantastic. Kudos to you for reading all of it. But like I said, I think they just have to keep playing the way they've been playing so far. Plattsburgh's a strong team. They have dominated in all of their games so far. They look really, really good, and that is worrying for this Oswego team. However, this Oswego team has also looked really, really good. And we had an interview with Matt McQuaid earlier in the week. So one of our sports board members had an interview with him, and he actually said all 4 of their lines can compete with the top line of any other team. So there's an insane amount of depth, and I think that's where they're going to perform better over Plattsburgh, who may only have 2 really good lines and then 2 okay lines.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I'll knock on wood here. I've never seen Oswego lose a whiteout regular season game since I've been here. If I jinx that, this is going to bite me in the keister so bad tomorrow, but I guess we'll have to see, right?
Why'd you do that?
We'll see. Oh, well.
Why did you
We'll see how
the table?
good they really are. If
you emphasized the jinx.
If they can get around that, they'll be good. We're going to go a quick break. When we come back, stop yapping. We'll go to the Zeal Zip. We'll see you after the break.
If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk.
It's over!
Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests
Their behavior against easy teams, how do you lose to the Bruins twice?
as they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games, only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Welcome back into Season 24, Episode number 5 of Laker Connections, your only place for all things Laker sports. Kenny Gerard, Lucas McGarry.
Still here.
Lucas, we didn't go anywhere, but it is time to move
have
on
not
over
gone
to
anywhere.
our Zeal Zip. Basketball season is
Ice
full
to the
swing here
hardwood.
at I'm sorry, did you have something to say while I was trying to do my reader?
Ice to the
exactly.
hardwood.
Oh.
Do you want to go? Can you hurry up? We're on a crunch.
Oh, sure, sorry.
Yeah.
Moving from the ice to the hardwood. Basketball season is in full swing here at SUNY Oswego. And Lucas, it is once again time
Thanks for using my line.
for us to zip on over to the Zeal. For this week's Zeal Zip, In the Zeal Zip, we will discuss all things Oswego basketball. And Lucas, we have yet another exciting weekend here for both squads. Stop looking at me. Let's start off by recapping Tuesday night's game for the women's team. Lucas, take it away.
I got it. Oswego women's basketball
Yeah, no,
opened
I
the
think it's
season
a good
at
read
home
right now.
Tuesday
It's
night,
not
battling
bad.
hard, but ultimately falling 65-58 to St. Lawrence. See
What was
how
the
I
score
just
again?
walked through?
Yeah, but what was the score again?
It was 65-58. You
right,
notice
cool.
how I just keep going? I don't stop talking.
Yeah,
Stop
okay.
talking, stop talking.
Yeah, okay.
That's
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
The Lakers were powered by a huge night from Giovanna White Principio. Why are we on
Hi!
who put up 24 points and 17 rebounds while dominating the paint. Sydney F's added a double-double of her own with 10 points and 10 boards, and Oswego made a strong fourth-quarter push, outscoring the Saints 20-15 to get back in it. A late three from Zanae Holmes helped cut the deficit, but St. Lawrence held on at the free-throw line to close it out. Despite the loss, the Lakers have plenty of leaders to work off to build a solid squad around them for the
Yeah, I
future.
see you walk right through it there, buddy.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, this Lakers squad, they have some, I don't want to say holes, but, like, there are things they can definitely improve upon. I mean, last year they did pretty good. This year, I want to say expectations are higher.
I think it's higher.
I think so.
They have new players. They have the leaders, like I said. Hefs and White Principio are incredible bases to work off. Hefs is a playmaking machine, and White Principio is probably the best center in the SUNYAC, without a doubt. They just need to be more efficient because their shooting percentages right now in 3 and regular are just not that good, and I think efficiency is what they need.
I don't disagree at all.
Yeah.
Well, over to the men's team now. It was a big night at the Max Deal Gymnasium as the Oswego State Lakers men's basketball team secured their second win of the season, taking down St. Lawrence Saints 92-83. The Lakers came out firing, building a commanding 33-18 lead in the first half. Stephen Bradley led the way with 28 points, while Deacon Judd added 23, keeping Oswego in control even as the Saints pushed back late in the game. Strong shooting and steady defense sealed the deal, giving the Lakers another confident home court victory. Lucas, the Lakers are off to a hot start, but it almost came crashing down late in the game. Take me through this one.
Yeah, it was a little too close. Oswego did not want to make their free throws at the end of that game when it came down to it. They had a sizable lead, and they started getting fouled like any team does.
Yeah.
And the strategy worked for the defense because
did.
Oswego could not make their free throws, and that has been an issue for them for a while now. Deacon Judd, who usually averages a ton of free throws, has been struggling at the line. He still had 23 points, and he makes a lot of free throws, but he's missing too many for him to be at the line as much as he is. Stephen Bradley, obviously, he's lights out. I think he had like 6 threes. Ridiculous. So he's on fire. He's a veteran. He's a leader. And I think overall this team looks really, really good.
It's a ridiculously good team. The ceiling definitely got higher from last year. We'll see what they do with it.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll take a look back now at the women's team. The Oswego State women's basketball team heads to the Margaret Bundy Scott Fieldhouse this weekend for
Wow.
the Hamilton tournament, ready to rebound. Friday, they face St. John Fisher, followed by Hamilton on Saturday. After a slow start to the season, the Lakers prepare to bounce back from their season-opening loss and will look to lean on stars White Principio and Hefs to set the tone. Their inside presence and playmaking ability will be crucial in back-to-back games. Oswego will need to use them smartly to control tempo and create scoring opportunities. This weekend is a big early test for the Lakers.
Holy Hamilton, what a heck of a name it is to play in that place.
the Margaret something Fieldhouse.
Yeah, we already forgot. It's
Yep.
okay. Sorry, Hamilton. Yeah, no, I mean, I think you're exactly right. Leaning on those point getters, leaning on the stars,
have
and
to.
leaning on the veterans of the team, I think will play crucial in this one. I mean, again, we did say their ceiling is higher and they have a lot of new players, but it's early, right? Like, we don't want to say that we were relying on the newer players yet. I think you lean onto these veterans, get the play from them, and then obviously just kind of, develop along with what
The
they're
new players
doing.
need to get more comfortable. They just need
yeah,
to get
for
confidence.
sure.
That was their first collegiate game. They're going into their second and third now. They just need to get a feel, get the jitters out, and they'll be fine.
Absolutely. I mean, well, everybody gets nervous, so
Exactly.
I get it.
Yep.
But yeah, so the Oswego State Lakers are set to host the Nazareth Golden Flyers this Saturday at 4 p.m. inside the Max Deal Gymnasium. We're talking about the men's team, by the way. I forgot to say that part. Nazareth
boy.
comes in hot after winning the Mike Daly Memorial Tournament and features one of the region's top scorers in Jalen Savage, last season's Empire 8 Player of the Year. He's supported by veteran forward Tyler Putney. Oh, like David Putney from the movie. Giving the Flyers a balanced experience attack. But the Lakers have home court on their side and momentum from the recent win, looking to set the tone early and slow down Nazareth's offense. Expect a fast, physical matchup between two programs with high expectations as the Lakers aim to defend their floor against a seasoned Nazareth squad. Lucas, this will be a good early season test for the Lakers. What do they have to do to secure victory in this one?
Keep scoring the ball. I mean, I already said it earlier. They have some problems at the free throw line, but other than that, they have no problem scoring the ball. 91 points per game so far to start their season. They haven't played too much, but they have played in the games that they have won. They have played really, really, really well in terms of scoring. They have a couple of guys who are just absolutely popping off. Stephen Bradley, Deacon Judd. Jason McGee, another one that I saw.
Yeah.
Arthur Foster, a fantastic one, had dunk of the week, dunk of the month. That was a crazy, crazy dunk by him. I actually got his name wrong on commentary. I felt so bad.
Aw.
I said Arthur Fowler. I messed it up. Freddie Fowler's another guy on the team, and I just swapped their last name, so I was very upset. But other than that, the basketball team, I think that they have a really, really promising squad, and a lot more promising than last year, which I think is a big thing, because last year they had a lot of hopes, and it didn't really work out as well as they wanted to.
I have an idea. Give Stephen Bradley the ball. We're going to go a quick break. When we come back, it'll be time for the Lucas and Kenny recap. What the heck is that? We'll see you after the break.
Jeopardy.
I'm your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon.
Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here. All right, it's a 98-page rule book.
You guys are stumped still?
Joe, I'm going to sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
So you're probably wondering why the top producer of WTOP's new hit, Oswego Liza, is currently juggling a soccer ball right now. That's just because I don't just know ball, but I can play it too. WTOP, live every other Sunday, 7 p.m. Tune in.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. Oh, you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to.
On the.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
I don't disagree.
Yep.
Who just yelled in my ear? Who just yelled
Are
in
we
my
supposed?
ear?
Are we supposed to
Am I
go?
supposed to be talking?
Are we supposed to go?
be going?
Oh, shoot.
Welcome back into season 24,
supposed to
episode number
go.
5 of
Oh,
Laker Connections, your
no,
only
Chris,
place
I'm
for
so
all things
sorry.
Laker sports. I'm Andy Gerard, co-host with my good friend Lucas McGarry. Well, we're just gonna move ahead, Lucas.
Yeah, let's do it.
We mentioned last episode that me and you had some matchups in our respective sports.
Yes, we did.
You with swim and dive.
Yep.
Me with coaching flag football.
Oh yeah.
And we're going to recap how both our weekends went. You may actually be a D3 sport, flag football. Got a chance to play in against some large Division I schools. Let's kick off the Lucas and Kenny recap with Lucas. Go ahead, swim and dive.
Thank you very much. Kobe, you want to scroll it on up there? Oh, here we go. The Oswego Swim and Dive team delivered a dominant performance in their home meet Saturday, beating both Hobart and William Smith respectively. The Lakers set the pace with impressive relay victories. The men's 200 medley relay team of Jay Hernandez, Aiden Caples, Thomas Perga, and Jackson Vignona touching first, while the women's A relay featuring Izzy Dake, Aurora Jarvie, Jocelyn Kaniski, and Catherine Birch followed with a win as well. Two standout performances transpired during this meet. Antonio Medina claimed wins in the men's 200 and 500 freestyle, anchoring the 200 free relay, while on the women's side, senior Jana LaFerrier swept the 50 and the 100 freestyle and led her free relay to a victory. This earned them both men's and women's SUNYAC Swimmer of the Week. Congratulations to both of them. And for some new blood, freshman Peter Jennings narrowly edged Hobart in the 100 breaststroke by just a 100th of a second as well, getting his first win of the season. Congratulations to Peter. With strong showings across the board, Oswego made a statement at Laker Hall Pool.
Rub-a-dub-dub, I'm in the tub.
Yeah, Kenny, why don't you tell us a little bit about the swim team? So I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, I'm very proud of how our team did.
No,
We're
okay,
off to
wait.
Go ahead.
I'll be serious. I know a lot of people on the team now from you guys.
Yes.
Good win. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
That's a good win. I mean, you guys have gotten, since I've been here, noticeably better.
Yes,
Like,
we've
you guys have gotten
better every year
closer to
since I've
that
been here.
pesky Cortland team. Every year you guys have gotten closer.
We were almost there last year.
I know. You beat Oneonta, right?
Oh yeah,
won.
we stomped
Good,
Oneonta.
good. Yeah, I mean, you guys have been doing a lot better. I really don't know much about swim.
Women's team's undefeated. Men's
Right.
team's 2-1, and that's just because we lost to Clarkson, who's a much better team. But
Yeah.
women's team are undefeated. They're killing it. We got a very, very easy matchup this weekend against Fredonia, who has, I think, 6 swimmers total on the men's and women's side. I think they have like enough for a men's and women's team, like one relay each. But yeah, it'll be a very easy weekend for both of our teams. So we should be looking at a undefeated women's team and a 3-1 men's team.
I like the vote of confidence. We'll see if you guys can actually pull it off. But the Oswego State flag football team traveled down to College Park, Maryland to participate in the NERSA Mid-Atlantic Regional Tournament. And participate they did. The team would go 0-3 in the tournament, falling to Princeton, Maryland, and Maryland's JV teams. Led by head coach Kenny Gerard and quarterback Dylan Zielinski, the team was unable to get much going throughout the tournament. The Lakers would score a total of 12 points, scoring on a rushing touchdown and a pick 6, both coming from star player Sixto Quillis. The team would not get the results they were hoping for in this one and gear up for the spring. I actually spoke with head coach Kenny Gerard, and he was stated as saying, well, you know, these things happen. Lucas, what a disappointing tournament. What do you have to do to improve for next year?
I had to take my mic away. I was laughing too hard. That was a great reader, Kenny. And
thank you.
I'm a little disappointed with how the flag football team, because there was a lot of hype. I actually spoke to Kenny Gerard as well before their tournament, and he was really confident. He was like, you know what, we're underdogs, but I think we're gonna show out, and I think we might really turn some heads. Yeah, you didn't turn any heads. There were no heads.
No,
turned.
you know whose heads we turned? The referees. And
Yes.
it was 1,000. Okay, can I just say this on air? This is horrible. Okay, can we get out of the split box, actually? This might be the worst thing I've ever seen. So this kid we were playing in Maryland, on Maryland's A squad, was on his back in the end zone. The ball hit him in the chest, rolled off of him, and they called it a touchdown. I could not believe it. I genuinely, after the game, went to the refs and go, listen, I appreciate all the work you're doing. I know you're here all day voluntarily. But can you explain to me how that's a touchdown? And they're like, well, we saw the ball caught. Listen, I'm not bad-mouthing refs.
Right.
And it is absolutely not the reason we lost. The reason we lost is because we couldn't score a touchdown. That is probably the reason why we lost. But my God, that was bad. I have never seen anything like that in my entirety of my minuscule existence on this planet.
He's trying to tell us to wrap up.
I'm done. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
done.
we can.
I can't. I'm gonna get too heated. We're gonna go to a quick break.
Yeah, we'll come back. Laker showdown when we come up. You can throw the break.
Yeah, what he said.
If you like action, romance,
If you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
What surface is this? Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn. Tune in to new episodes of
oh boy!
only on WTOP.
What we do here is go back.
Cooked. You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore.
Gordon Ramsay gonna sit here.
Cat cam.
Because Kenny pulled a picture of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get rid of all the questions.
Two, one.
What?
What a commercial.
We got new ads. Welcome back into the 5th episode of Season 24 of Laker Connections. We're not going to do a whole spiel. This is Mike. Do you want to explain to it, or we just want to roll into this thing here?
Just call us the best. Just call us some of the best athletic sports minds.
Sports minds the school
Yep,
has to
that's
offer.
us.
3 questions.
That's
Whoever
us.
answer I like the most gets a point. Whoever gets 2 out of 3 gets bragging rights until next week, which will be our last week, I believe.
Until senior week. We'll do a senior week show.
Well, two more shows.
Oh my gosh, we are seniors.
So
we can actually do it.
We're old heads, as the kids would
Week
say.
11, the meat of the NFL season this year. Who was your best waiver wire pickup in fantasy football, Ben, so far? Lucas, you're up first.
I had
I got it.
Troy Franklin, wide receiver on the Broncos. I had no idea who he was, and then I picked him up like 3 weeks ago, and he put up like 20 in his first game that I had with him. And he's been cooking with Bo Nix. So Troy Franklin, he's my pick.
Bo Nix.
In my Yahoo fantasy league, where people apparently for whatever reason, I don't know why they did it on Yahoo. I just joined last second. Anyway, I got Quinshon Judkins off of waiver wire.
How many people are in your league?
10.
That was a waiver?
Yeah. 10. I don't
What?
Yeah,
That should
I don't
not
know.
count.
It shouldn't count, but it's true.
He should have been drafted.
I agree. I agree.
But, I mean, if you picked him up off waivers, I guess that counts.
It counts.
That's a Mike.
I almost feel like I should lose because it's so cheap.
I was going to say, Kenny, it definitely counts.
But
no,
I
it
feel
does
like
count.
it shouldn't count.
But that's got to be the only league.
When did you?
in
What
the
week did you
world
pick him
that's
up?
a 10-man league.
What week did you?
4.
It's got to be the only
4 or
league
5.
Oh,
4 or
man.
5.
10-man league in the U.S. that had Quinshon Judkins.
Yeah, that's
so Lucas,
crazy.
I don't even remember who you said. But you
Troy
get,
Franklin.
Troy Franklin.
Thanks,
I don't
man.
know who that is, but you get the point.
Appreciate
All
it.
right,
You should have seen my face when I saw he was there.
Next question. Game on the line, both in their prime. Who are you taking to win a Game 7? LeBron, Raymond James, or Michael Jeffrey Jordan? Kenny, you're up first. There is a right answer.
Yeah, there is a right answer.
I'm ready. I'm ready for
3,
it.
2, 1. LeBron! And it's not even close. I mean, come on, are you kidding me? LeBron. It's I don't even need to explain it. It's my go. It's my king.
I love Jordan. Jordan's the greatest, and he is super clutch. So I guess I would take him in a game on the line just because Jordan was like the king of the clutch gene. So I mean, I don't actually know who I would
Blocked
take in
by
that.
James.
Yeah, exactly. But in this specific situation with the game on the line, I feel like Jordan might be the better option just based on clutchness, but also it's LeBron. So
But you know who he's not?
LeBron.
3, 2, 1.
LeBron!
Fair enough.
Kenny gets the point.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. LeBron, my beautiful king. And finally, fellas, it's whiteout weekend. I couldn't not put a question about Oswego versus Plattsburgh on here. I want you to imagine you're putting every cent you own on one player to score the first goal in this whiteout matchup. Can be from either team. Who you picking? Lucas, you're up first.
So in my Luke's locks that have happened in both of my perch games that I've done, I have said that my second lock is going to be Matt McQuaid scoring a goal, and he has failed me both times. So you know what? Guess what? I'm going with Matt McQuaid again. Matt McQuaid is scoring the first goal of the night, and it's going to be awesome, and I'm going to be so happy.
Kenny,
I'm taking a huge underdog. He had what is that noise? He had a great game in the preseason where he scored 2 of his own. Give me Tommy Bannister to score the first goal of the game. Everybody takes McQuaid. Everybody takes, what's his name? Hogg from Plattsburgh. Give me Bannister. And when it happens tomorrow, you don't have to give me the point. I don't even want the point. Give it to him because you know that's the cop-out answer. But when I'm right, you'll come weeping to me tomorrow.
What a guy.
I only went Matt McQuaid for the bit of me picking him wrong 2 other times. I have to pick him until he scores a goal now.
Fair.
And I will not stop picking him until he scores.
I mean, Matt McQuaid's such a seasoned vet, and Lucas, they say third time's a charm, but I don't really care, and I'm in charge, so you don't get the point because Tommy Bannister had the best name ever. The best name ever. We should probably wrap up the show.
I guess so.
We have plenty
Thanks
of
for
time,
watching
guys.
season 24, episode number 5. We'll see you next week for episode number 6. Have a wonderful night.
We gonna bump?
Yeah. See you at Whiteout. Hey, catch
8,
Silly Dilly.
7, 6.